Joe Bender getting into 007. Keith Furman. There goes John Wyrick. We welcome John Wyrick back today, flying 484. Rick Kahn getting into 123, going to be doing some great aerobatics for us today.
So out here, we fly the Boeing PT-17. The Boeing Stearman, also known as the KDET. The way that is spelled, KDET. All right. Also known as the KDET, was a highly successful primary trainer biplane aircraft produced by Boeing from 1934 to 1945. Primarily used during World War II, it served both the United States Army Air Forces as the PT-17 and the U.S. Navy as the N2S3. The Stearman was known for its sturdy construction, simplicity, effectiveness in training pilots.
I can see the skydiving airplane.
We've got Joe Bender getting prepared to fly 007.
There he is.
These Stearmen that you see here, they all have Continental engines, and they're about 220 horsepower. A little less the horsepower than the 450 that took off 450 horses. We got 220 horsepower in these Continental engines right here. They're all getting strapped in and working through their checklist.
Joe Bender gonna be flying a 007.
Dave Kahn flying his terrific 1943 Stearman with the blue insignia with white checkered tail and starburst wings. This Stearman used to be a former crop duster and was rebuilt as an airshow airplane by Peter Jones in Cleveland back in 1970. Terrific, named in honors of Dave's wife, Terry the Terrific. Is used to perform low-level aerobatics demonstrations, formations, flying, and for giving aerobatic rides to the public. That's you all. So if you are interested in getting an aerobatic ride or just a standard ride, wings level, go see the countryside, make sure you head into our gift shop. These rides are for sale.
Okay.
Right? And you all can experience what it's like to fly in an open cockpit biplane, just like these Boeing Stearmans that you see before me today.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Come on.
Joe Bender starting up. There we go. Keith Foreman starts up a 220 horsepower engine. Come on, Joe, get it started. Come on, Joe. That's a Continental engine that Keith Foreman is firing up. That Dave Kahn fires this one up. Continental 220. John Wyrick, same engine. John fired up. There we go. 484 starts up. And Rick Kahn, number 123, gonna give us some fantastic aerobatics in this airplane. Joe Bender trying to get this engine started. as we need him in this opening. There we go. Finally got the engine started. He attempted to start it.
All right. You got 007 ready? The flight lead is making its way to the end of the runway. Everybody else
there
is
are 5 airplanes. These are all Stearmans, Blue and Yellow Army Air Corps. We did not have a standalone Air Force till 1947, 2 years after the war.
Out here at the Fly Circus, we wear a lot of hats. You know, you got to jump in and help out whenever you need it. So, I had to help my buddy Joe out. The plane was acting a little stubborn, as they mostly do when it's nice and warm out. Primed it up for him, cranking it up. Now he's going to the end of the runway. I'd like to take this time to personally dedicate this show to all the veterans out there, foreign and domestic. Right?
Woo.
Dedicate this show to the veterans, foreign and domestic.
There's a skydive airplane up there.
Gone but never forgotten.
But don't worry, he's not going to come out now. He's got to wait till all these airplanes take off.
When this day comes around, I'm getting a little choked up. When this day comes around, we remember those that are no longer with us. Okay? So, see a veteran, thank him or her, you know, for sacrifices made. All right? Because it takes a lot to be away from your family
runway 04,
and to put it all on the line.
Northeast,
right?
Runway 22.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your service. Now they're at the end of the runway and they are forming up. They're going to do a formation takeoff.
2 magnetos per engine.
This is something that was commonly done. This is the best way to get a lot of aircraft off the field the most efficient way possible. While they're sitting there, it's loud. They're observing radio silence. So they're only using hand signals and head
Running them up.
So the flight leader do this. Let's run them up.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet, make a video. Here we go.
Forward, and then everybody starts going screaming down the runway. As they're running down the runway, they're fixated on the flight lead. They're looking at certain points on the airplane to make sure that they're keeping their spacing. You gotta have complete and total trust in your flight lead, because you're not looking at the end of the runway. And at the end of the runway, there are power lines and trees and squirrels waving at you. Okay?
2 airplanes.
So you gotta definitely have complete and total trust in your flight lead.
Keith Furman.
So that was a
John
3-ship formation and the fingertip formation. And that's somewhat of a 2-ship takeoff formation. You gotta push up too. Falling behind.